Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I don't take life for granted. I don't take days for granted. I don't take you for granted. I want you to remember that you are healthy, you are wealthy, you are prosperous. Everything that your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you are great. Okay? You're great. Little people, rest your lips for a minute. But Lord. All right. So today is Meal Prep Monday. It's Meal Prep Monday. And I do these calls on Monday mornings because I want us to be able to get into a place and be in a posture where we can just have a perspective of our glass half full, never half empty. And this just to be a safe place. So like I said, today I have to use Meal Prep Monday for me and make this my safe place. So forgive me. You know, it's hit or miss with me trying to do my little 5 strokes and make my face look some kind of way, but I couldn't do it today. I cannot start today with you guys without saying happy heavenly birthday to my dad, who would have been 79 today. It's been an emotional morning for me, and I was going to cancel the call, but then I'm like, no, how can I say it's never what we go through, but how we choose to get through it. And I'll be the one to throw in the towel, all right? Or I'll be the one to just kind of, stop what I know is purposed in my journey. So I was like, you know what? It's Meal Prep Monday. We got to learn to shift our perspective no matter what we go through, okay? So I couldn't go today without saying happy heavenly birthday to my dad, all right? And I think it brings me to this week. I want us to be intentional. Forgive me, y'all. Tear might drop, all right? Listen, I'm human, all right? I'm human. What you seeing today is Nikki nuggets being lived, all right? I tell y'all, I don't say things just to say them. Anything that I share on a Meal Prep Monday, if it's when I'm asked to speak somewhere, I give you guys principles and practice that I try to live by. So on Meal Prep Monday, why do we do it? It's for us to shift our perspective. It's for us to know that it's never what we go through, it's how we choose to get through it. It's for us to know that when things happen, man, this is why you've got to write your vision and make it plain so that those that are around you, when they see it, that they can run with it. When those that are around me that believe in this vision and this purpose for Meal Plan, that they'll send messages. Thank you guys, everyone who has reached out to me thus far this morning. Thank you for thinking of me, because I promise you, I think of you, all right? So Meal Prep Monday, it put me in a space where we got to learn to, as we're writing a vision, we're making it plain. I just want to share things that like happen in our journey, happen in our days that may distract us from the bigger picture, okay? Today, this is a distraction, but I can't allow it to distract me from my purpose. I can't allow it to distract me from what I believe God has said to me. And it may be like, well, Nicole, it's just a call. No, it's not. If there's nobody listening to me, it's okay, because this is what Jehovah God has told me to do. So I must do it in spite of how my flesh feels, in spite of what's going on. He's going to allow me that time. And I was going to share you guys with the video that I made, and maybe I'll do it before we get off, but it will definitely be on. I done posted it on TikTok. That's most of my morning. And let me tell y'all how good Jehovah God is, all right? So this morning and this week, because note takers are money makers. And money makers, when I say money, I'm not even talking about just financial. Listen, we're wealthy. We're wealthy from within. It's just a product. But when you are a note taker, when you can journal, when you can write out your feelings, when you can do all these things that deal with literally paper and pencil still, all right? I still do the digital planner, but it's like paper and pencil still, okay? But when we get to a point where we can do these things, it gives us something to reflect back on, all right? It gives us something to be able to go to. So what I want us to do this week is I want us to discipline our expectations, okay? So that we're not looking for a specific response, but just a response, okay? And the reason I say this is even this morning, like I said, everyone who's reached out to me thus far, thank you, all right? I appreciate it. May respond, may not, all right? Please blame it on my feelings today, all right? Not my heart. That's fine, I'm coming, all right? 1 second, just put it on the table, baby. Got the little people, listen. Perfect example. So this morning, you know, because like I said, it's my dad's birthday and I'm going through my emotions. One thing that I ask Jehovah God is to allow me to feel everything, all right? I ask for that. And it's not because I'm a glutton for pain, and it's not because you know, I just want to be sad and somber. I'm not sad and somber, all right? Even though I hurt, I miss him. I miss my dad, you know, but sad, somber, those aren't the right words to express. I don't have words to express how I feel, but it's not that, because I choose not to grieve like the world. I grieve with hope, okay? But in this place, I'm beginning to have to understand what that even means, all right? Sometimes when we know that there's an end result, when we know our vision, when we know our purpose, Nicole, I don't know my purpose. You are purpose, okay? So when you get to know you, so even if you don't know what your purpose is, I'm letting you know you are your purpose. So if you don't know a thing to be pursuing, if you don't know, you know, I have the meal plan to pursue. I am an employee with my job. I have tasks in that day to pursue. If you don't have those things and you don't know, hear me very clearly. You are the ultimate purpose. All right? In this journey, on your walk, you are purpose. So when you don't have all these other things to look at, learn you. Okay? Learn you. So we're going through this year and we're understanding and learning the different things that will become or come in our path that maybe distract us. They're real. All distractions doesn't have to be bad. I am distracted today. So it is not me dealing with the naysayers. It's not me fussing and fighting. It's none of that. It is internal, all right? It's internal for something that has to deal with eternal, all right? It has nothing to do with anything else. These things will happen. So what I want to encourage you to do this week is discipline your expectation, all right? This is a distraction. As we go through and we do different things, we'll have we write a to-do list. We have an expectation of how we want something to see and feel. I have an expectation of grief. I have an expectation of the grieving process, but I'm realizing that I don't know what it is and I don't know how it's going to be. And I just have to take every moment at a time. Like sometimes it's moments, it's not even days, okay? So we got to learn to discipline our expectations, because I could get 100 calls, but if I'm expecting something from a specific person, I will discredit the other things that I received, okay? So Meal Prep Monday, I want you to start disciplining your expectations so that you're not looking for a specific response, but just a response, all right? If we can't learn to shift our perspective, we're gonna make it harder for us. This is why we gotta learn who we are. We have to learn whose we are. In order for us to be the best version of us unapologetically, through a posture of submission and humility, not arrogance and pride, you got to learn you. All right. And everything is not someone or someone else's fault. Okay. In this situation, am I going to be a victim or am I going to be victorious? What, I'm going to blame my dad that he's not here? How far is that going to get me? Am I going to blame Jehovah God? He lets us know. We know this is the journey to the final destiny. So who am I have beef with? I choose not to beef. All right. I choose to have peace. But you have to get to a point where we can discipline our expectations and be willing to be vulnerable with ourselves. All right. Be willing to be vulnerable with ourselves. I had a whole breakdown. Okay. And I wanted to feel like, well, I'm in this house by myself. Why didn't nobody stay with me? And I had to check myself. Listen, Cairo and Sarai are here today. They don't live with me. So maybe even though the people who lived in the house had to go, if I would have had my expectation on James not to go to work, the kids not to go to school, is that fair? All right. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, for about 3 minutes now, you're not trying to give me a 3-minute labor. Sister was in her feelings. I ain't understand why I was sitting in my office, broke up, toe up from the floor up, and ain't nobody being able to come down these stairs and check on me. All right. That's just real. But I had to discipline my expectation because I have Cairo and Sarai. I didn't know I was going to feel this way today. Okay. So whatever love they give me today, it is not because it's like, oh, Gigi's sad. Oh, Gigi missed Pop's Pop. They don't even know. All right. They don't know what today is. So any love, anything I hear in the house, any joy, any laughter, any silliness that they do, because they do it all the time, they characters, I need to put them on TV, okay? It's all from what I really need. But if I didn't learn to discipline my expectation and stop looking for a specific response, but just a response to what I need, I could miss it. I could be mad at James, sad that Egypt, and listen, Egypt got a doctor's appointment today. I even offered Egypt. Selfishly, she didn't know. I'm like, Egypt, do you want to go to school today? You know, you got a doctor's appointment this afternoon, so you can stay home if you want to. And she's like, no, Gigi, I'll go to school. You can just pick me up from there. And I'm like, listen, but it's wrong for me to expect for her to want to stay home, okay? But selfishly, I use that as an example. When I offered for Egypt to stay home, that was selfish, y'all, because I wouldn't let her stay. Well, okay, y'all, we do hooky days sometimes, but when I asked her, like, do you want to stay? And then, you know, because you got an appointment, that would, you know, I was thinking about myself. But when she said no and busted my bubble, I mean, what kid don't want to stay home from school? She wanted to go. All right. And I'm like, okay, so what, I'm gonna get mad at her? She don't even know what's in my head. So this is why I say, discipline your expectations so that you're not looking for a specific response, but just a response. I need a response today from the way my heart feels, but I can't even articulate or tell you how my heart feels. And I don't even know how long it's gonna feel how I feel, because in the hours that I've been up, it's been a roller coaster. It's been up, it's been down, it's been all around, okay? So I have to discipline my expectation, because what I need today is to feel love. What I need today is to feel his presence. What I need today, and I can't say what that actually means, but if I didn't shift my perspective, I would miss that I already have it. Okay? They spent the night last night. It wasn't something that was scheduled. All right. Deja called and asked could they come because she had somewhere, an appointment today. So it wasn't even scheduled, not on our schedule, but God already knew yesterday what I would need today, even though I didn't. Okay. So meal prep Monday. All right. And oh wait, y'all texting me? Is everything okay on the call? Oh, okay. I guess I was muted at first. Thank you, Nikki. But meal prep Monday, all right? So I just want to encourage you to remember who you are and whose you are, all right? Listen, this is a fixed fight and we've already won. So when life comes, when challenges come, we gotta be at a place where our forefront is victorious, not victim. If not, we can fall into a victim mentality and we will miss everything that is predestined and preordained for us today. All right. God knew how I was going to feel. Jehovah God already knew, and he had already made preparation for me. Okay. Sarai's here. Cairo's here. I just needed love. I put in a box how it should look and where it should come from. We can't do that because if we do, we'll miss it. Y'all, I'm live. I'm in social media. You don't care, do you? What? You can get it. All right. So listen, I'm going to go. Oh, Sarai, y'all move over here. Your mama might be on call. Their hair ain't done enough. Listen, y'all move. Listen. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go. So meal prep Monday, all right? Look, this is what I needed. If I didn't discipline my expectation and put it in a box, what it should look like, who knows how my day would have gone. So meal prep Monday, as I said, remember always that you are healthy, that you are wealthy, that you're prosperous. Everything your hands go to touch. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Everything that your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you are great. All right. So listen, you got to stay focused, stay humble, stay positive. Sarai, 1 second. Okay, babe? Thank you. You got to do these things. Humble, focus, positive, stay in the right perspective. All right. Your glass is always half full, never half empty. And even when there's things and times like this, listen, it don't stop how my heart feel. I miss my dad. I miss my dad so much, I probably couldn't talk to anyone because I can't figure out how to articulate it. I just know that I got to continue to be, and I just know I want to feel love. All right. So even through these little people, that's his legacy. His blood run through their veins. They got the blood of Jesus. They got the blood of the Johnsons. They got the blood of the Brooks. They got the blood of everything. All right. But ultimately, they got the blood of Jesus, and they are what I need. And the blood of Jesus still works. Okay. So y'all want to say have a good day? Yeah. All right. Yeah. Listen, say have a good day. Have a good day. That is you in Cairo. Now the whole world won't see you when we post it. All right. So again, I am Nicole D. Girl, if you don't sit down, get up off my chair like that, girl. Oh Lord, the blood. All right. So remember, again, I already said it. I want you guys to stay focused though. All right. Encourage yourself. Sometimes you need to do that. All right. Because life is going to happen. Life's going to happen. And it doesn't mean I'm all hard. I am not. All right. I'm going to go through the day like I need to. I switched my Golden Corral day to today. I'm going to go and do things that I know I would have did with my dad anyway. Right. So I want you to continue to have a fantabulous rest of the day. Smooches.